The very famous quote, "You're gonna need a bigger boat," is often associated with Martha's Vineyard. But there is so much more to Martha's Vineyard than just Spielberg. There are beautiful beaches, movie stars, and an even occasional gingerbread house. By the end of my speech, I hope to educate you on a little bit about Martha's Vineyard, the fun facts, and the wonderful history of how Martha's Vineyard became such a huge tourist attraction. First things first, let's talk a little bit about history. Author H.F. Norton gives us some very interesting facts in his 1923 book, simply named Martha's Vineyard. Many facts that I had never known. Martha's Vineyard was discovered in the year 1000 by the Northmen. They named the island Vineland. The next man to discover the island was an Italian explorer named Verrazzano. He named the island Claudia. Then finally, in 1602, Bartholomew Gosnold laid claim to the island and gave it its current name of Martha's Vineyard, naming it after his daughter and his mother-in-law. Martha's Vineyard is 20 miles long and 9 miles wide and has 6 towns. They are Edgartown, Vineyard Haven, Oak Bluffs, Chilmark, Aquina, and West Tisbury. Martha's Vineyard became a tourist destination in the early 1900s. Information gathered from VineyardSquareHotel.com tells us that the first propeller steamer made its maiden voyage to the island in 1911. In 1923, the first car-carrying vessel arrived on Martha's Vineyard. The Vineyard, as most people call it, is home to many wonderful restaurants such as the Black Dog Tavern and the Bite, both fantastic and Zagat rated. Martha's Vineyard is home to some famous celebrities such as Carly Simon, James Taylor, Spike Lee, and the late Shel Silverstein, and my favorite, Meg Ryan. I've personally seen Shaquille O'Neal, Michael Jordan, Alonzo Mourning, Johnny Knoxville, Nigel Barker from America's Next Top Model, Ted Danson, and Mary Steenburgen. I have also literally bumped into Meg Ryan at a farmer's market, which was the highlight of my vacation. When I lived in Martha's Vineyard in my 20s, I served lunch to Bill Clinton's Secret Service. It can be a very exciting place. Just this summer, I saw the preparations being made for the arrival of the president. Until this year, the Vineyard was home to the Monster Shark Tournament. It was forever canceled due to the cruel treatment of the sharks. The tournament brought an almost spring-like atmosphere to the Vineyard, which many people did not enjoy. I have gone to the tournament before, but not gone in years in protest of these wonderful animals. Along with the Shark Tournament, Martha's Vineyard hosts many other wonderful events and activities. Martha's Vineyard hosts the annual Agricultural Fair in August, many different crafts fairs, flea markets, artisans market, and my favorite, the farmers market. At the end of the season, there is a very special night called Illumination Night. This takes place at the Tabernacle that is located in the middle of the gingerbread cottages. There is a family sing-along, and the lights go out. In their place, thousands of Chinese lanterns are lit. It is beautiful. In 1974, a little-known director made a movie called Jaws. Jaws was a movie filmed all over Martha's Vineyard and Chappaquiddick. The movie brought many different jobs to the locals that lived on the island. This also caused a lot of hassle. I remember watching a documentary a while back on the making of Jaws. I'm sorry, but the name escapes me. I remember them saying that the movie went way over the expected length of production. This made the islanders mad. They were not happy to hear that Spielberg wanted to shoot Jaws 2 on the island as well. I love that my son is now old enough to watch these movies with me, and he loves to see how the scenery has changed way back from 40 years ago. The typical vineyard season goes from Memorial Day to Labor Day. Before and after the season, most businesses remain closed. It is important for the shop owners to generate the most amount of money as possible to get them through the winter. This will help make sure that they maintain their homes and their businesses throughout the year. Martha's Vineyard is a wonderful place to visit, although at many times it is very frustrating getting around due to overpopulation. I love being there. My family has had a second home on Martha's Vineyard for over 30 years now. It is my own sanctuary. I lost my dad back in May, and my mom and I decided that it's time for new holiday traditions. So this year, we will be spending both Thanksgiving and Christmas at our home on Martha's Vineyard. I hope the information that I have provided to you in this speech will make you want to come explore the vineyard for yourself. I promise that it won't disappoint. If you like to relax on a wonderful clean beach, play golf, fish, surf, eat, shop, or take a ride on one of the tall Black Dog ships, then this is the destination for you. But beware, you never know what is lurking in the water. Dun-dun, dun-dun.